What I will show you now is that through these little leather boots, the lights will be turned on 30 minutes later. The dean always told me that I should laugh more as a child. You look about the same age as me. Say cheese! There exists a singular point in everyone that makes him or her unique. My eyes. A little scary, aren't they? Kids new to the orphanage were a little afraid of them. But in the end, everyone likes me. The kids at the orphanage were skinny and fragile. No one was fed enough, nor did we have winter clothes. If only we had a sister like you to help us at that time. There exists a singular point in everyone that makes him or her unique. Can I borrow you? The last time I enjoyed the sun like this was in the afternoon. I went for an outing in the orphanage, but later, they found me. What I will show you now is that through these little leather boots, the lights will be turned on 30 minutes later. The kids at the orphanage were skinny and fragile. No one was fed enough, nor did we have winter clothes. If only we had a sister like you to help us at that time. The development of the world is like a huge Goldberg machine. I'm curious as to where this little ball of history will lead.
The reflections she created were real enough, but not perfect. The reflections had neither shadows nor breath. Most importantly, they didn't have her passion and subtle movements. I read the truth from these details. She meant me no harm. Maybe it was just a little trick she was playing. But That was... I knew it. Your arcane scale is incredibly unique. You can discover what's on the inside by observing what's on the outside. You are born to be a psychiatrist! Huh? Look at you. You are so tiny. And they gave you this big coat? How can they do this to a child? How about you quit the foundation and be my assistant? Your perception would be invaluable in this line of work. After all, we search for truth from foggy memories and vague descriptions for a living. Miss, the book? Forget the book! A new academic field is opening its doors to you. Let's go inside. Oh dear, I forgot your tea. Gosh, she's bubbling like a parrot. It's Madame Hoffman. Ma'am?
Marcus, the spider tail has shown me your direction. How did you get that far? What is that place? An arcane fluctuation?
I'm with the target, Miss Kakania, in her clinic. I'm safe. Investigation's going well, ma'am.
Stay where you are. I'm on my way. And take care of yourself. You hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Was that your supervisor? She sounds rather harsh. I do have to question the Foundation hiring underage children and all.
Just in time. Well, actually, Madame Hoffman is very kind to me.
Well, you have seen it all for yourself. Me, my clinic, my arcane skill, I showed you everything. Have they cleared up your doubts, Miss Marcus?
Just one more question.
Please, go ahead.
About the circle.
Huh? Did you go through all this trouble just for that? You could have asked me earlier. I am the founder of the circle.
Oh, what?
You're awfully excited. Are you an admirer? Joking. It's just a little group a couple of friends started out of interest. Completely legal, nothing nefarious. We're committed to changing the Arcanist's current situation. More committed than the Foundation. There will be a non-profit exhibit soon, and all donations will help lower-class Arcanists get their license. Which should have been your responsibility. Oh, sorry, I got carried away. I should persuade you to join us, not to take your current job.
And the painting in this exhibit will be the salvation?
That's right, you've been to the Secession building. And that's a masterpiece which would be hard to miss. That was Teofil's final piece of work, the Golden Isle being its subject. It was big news at the time. The island hidden from all people in the Aegean Sea, the ancient Arcanist settlement, the strange current and magnetic field around it, the animals only heard in stories, and a shadow of modern society cast upon it. Well, those are just hearsay. People have all kinds of speculations about it. A military base, a mystical kingdom, the apocalypse. The Foundation knows it better than any of us. Miss Marcus, I've told you everything I know. If you trust me, please tell me one thing.
I'm sorry, Miss Kakanya. I can't.
There really are people on that island? If so, how did they protect themselves in these changing times? This is my only question, as an Arcanist and as a human being. The arms companies are turning the Balkan Peninsula into a proving ground for their new weapons. That was how they discovered this island. You work for the authorities. You must know something. Please, I just want to know if there's any more of us in this world, suffering, silenced and helpless. Fine. You work for the Foundation after all. I shouldn't have asked. It's just that I'm hoping for at least one rational person in such an irredeemable bureaucracy. Someone who doesn't think it's just a bunch of deranged lunatics over there. Which is a stigma the Arcanists have carried around for centuries.
No! We're not crazy! I don't think the Arcanists on the island are crazy either.
Miss Marcus.
Dr. Kakanya, I know there has been discord and resentment between humans and Arcanists, but not everyone is like Mr. Call. We're from the headquarters where many like you are fighting for the rights of Arcanists. When it comes to caring for our people, we're not so different there. That was what the Foundation was for, to defend the interests of the Arcanists and to keep the world safe and orderly. Till this day, we continue to strive for this goal.
My sympathies for all that is happening.
Oh.
We could have been very good friends if you weren't working for the Foundation. I know you meant every word you said. I can see how you burned with passion. The Circle was founded for the same reason. But I will not change my view on certain things. But on second thought, I have friends working in all kinds of places. We have a big house, plenty of wine and refreshments. There's more than enough room for a new friend. I would like to invite you to the Secession building and to be present at the opening of the exhibit, Miss Marcus. And we can talk more about what you said afterwards.
That'd be great! But my supervisor...
That is tricky. But a minor like you requires the presence of a guardian, and you told me that she's kind to you. Well, she can come with you. We must abide by the law, after all. It might help to clear up misunderstandings if she's there. All right. I have to inform Heinrich that we have 2 more guests coming. Oh, shoot. I have an appointment today. I almost forgot the time. I have to go. I know what you're going to ask, but patient information is confidential. I shouldn't keep you any longer. See you soon, Miss Foundation. Welcome to the Circle.
Oh, I should go. Thank you, Miss Kakanya. Another jar? Give him that. It's newly made this year. It could be found. Got you. Intersect and divide. Stop. Coming! Breathe. I'll fill the cup for you.
Victory secured. I should excuse myself.
The Danube, a river born from dewdrops grown into a mighty course, she is a mother to many children, and all are eager to be fed. Here is the empire, founded by two of her strongest children, a rich and admirable duo. There's an alluring charm to the music of Musicverein, captivating everyone who visits this place. I can talk about its art all day, and that's just the beginning. There are 11 children in this empire. When bound together, they are invincible. Their enemies will face catastrophe. See their flourishing cities, the cheering citizens? Even the chirping birds are singing a song of a land of freedom. Oh, you're familiar with the devil's in the detail. Oh, so you're a pessimist. Then I guess you will enjoy the drama of this broken family. The truth is they will fight each other like rats in a barrel until every one of them falls. Crack, crack. Did you hear it? It's the fracturing of a great empire, like the breaking of spring ice. In an army that speaks 20 different languages, who can the general trust to obey his commands? Only those who speak the language he does. You can already imagine it. A ridiculous beast with 11 limbs, each pulling in their own direction, limping across the battlefield until it gets shot. Luckily, that time hasn't come yet. The crying of the children is still being drowned out by the music playing in the theater and the beating hearts within the dancers' chests. The wails of suffering are silent in the newspapers, and the world sees only the silvery mirage of freedom and prosperity. Believing all these children can live in harmony. Oh, but my darling, we know that the ice must break. It's as inevitable as the thaw of spring. believing all these children can live in harmony. Oh, but my darling, we know that the ice must break. It's as inevitable as the thaw of spring. Let's start our conversation with a simple exercise. First, please repeat after me. Dittersdorf. After all the days you've spent in Vienna, you should be familiar with the name. Tell me, how do you feel about it? You're making light of it again. But fair enough. You're new here, not as familiar with this name as those who live here, murmuring it in their dreams. Most of the time it swirls invisibly through the conversations on the street. Other times, it is tangible in the signatures of the exhibits, seen in the performances and the metal badges clinging to collars, and always in the boys and girls who inherit the Dittersdorf talents. And just like that, they are thrust into the role of the outstanding Dittersdorfs, the lady songbird and the artistic painter. Oh, of course. Well then, high time to tell you about them. Vienna, at present, is a splendid, crumbling house. Whenever the waltz starts playing, the roof trembles along with the music, while the dancing crowd, and funny that it is a crowd, none of them dare look up at it. The people here live in identical pretty little houses, the social classes smoothed out like butter on a cake. Now, works of art become their icons, and in their madness, they scramble to make these beautiful, dazzling things. The Dittersdorfs, nobles who can perform channeling, are made to perform like dancing animals in a circus. Businessmen and nobles clamoring to sponsor their performances in order to glorify themselves. The noble ladies prefer to curate the finest acts, highlighting their good taste and fashionability, while the lordlings seem to prefer new and hidden talents as some example of their virtue. How then could a good singer ever miss a performance? But she must to take her chance, seizing the lovely bird in her hand. That poor, noble little bird, because people said that she was born with madness. And it is in this act of fighting against her madness that she proves herself proper among the noble ladies. She knows better than anyone why a piece of art is valuable, and how to make it worth even more. How then could a good singer ever miss a performance? But she must to take her chance, seizing the lovely bird in her hand. That poor, noble little bird, because people said that she was born with madness. And it is in this act of fighting against her madness that she proves herself proper among the noble ladies. She knows better than anyone why a piece of art is valuable, and how to make it worth even more.
You know what happened. But under the Foundation's regulations, I must reiterate that the primary subject of this investigation has been changed to Heinrich. These 2 invitations are very useful. I'll tell the field agent squad to act tomorrow night. Once Heinrich's identity is verified, we will detain him in the exhibit. But I must remind you, Marcus. What you did today was a serious violation of the field mission manual, and I have to report this to the headquarters. That island is not of this era. Everything about it is strictly confidential. You have crossed a line.
Understood.
I know what you're thinking. We need to get closer to this group. You might think their ideas are closer to those of the headquarters, and therefore easier to work with compared to the Vienna branch. You must know that Kakanya is not our only source of information. On the one hand, Carl has given us a list. In principle, everyone on this list is useful. On the other hand, the branch has its own connections too. More importantly, it takes more than a conversation over tea to get the people on the same side of a conflict. I'm worried you are not ready for this, Marcus. There's too much wickedness out there dressed in the skin of kindness. The most horrible atrocities are always committed for the most seemingly justified reasons. Even at the headquarters, people are mired in power struggles and compromises.
Sorry, ma'am. I was naive.
It will be the Foundation's judgment call. If the information you've gathered outweighs the risks, you may be treated leniently. Marcus, look at the street. You're not the only one who wants to contribute to this place and its people. We come for peace, and many before us have tried to prevent foreseeable tragedies, only to cause greater tragedies. The rules are there for a reason. Nothing in the manual was written out of imagination. Every one of them came from a mistake of the past. We are only here to observe. This is Vienna in 1914, the birthplace of an enduring war and chaos, the critical point. It is a powder keg, and the slightest spark will set it off. Any action we take could have unfathomable consequences. That is why we advise extreme caution. This is our responsibility to this era.
I understand completely, Madam Hoffman. I won't make the same mistake again.
Isolde, you look sad and pale. What happened? Did something happen in the troop? Or did those dreadful officials come back?
No, I'm just a bit worried. You entered a duel for my sake. Dear Lord, the thought of you getting hurt breaks my heart.
Did Heinrich tell you that? He needs to keep his mouth shut. Don't worry about me, Isolde. I fought for the ethics of the profession, and I'm ready to bear the consequences of my actions. That scum sold the secrets of hypnosis to the military. It's a treatment, not a means of interrogation. In the end, all is well. The duel didn't happen, and I'm here, unharmed. All thanks to that young missy from the Foundation.
That young missy from the Foundation? The lady who just left? I bumped into her at the door.
So you've seen her?
She was at the cessation building. You weren't there. Did she give you any trouble? You told me the Foundation was after you for a while because you didn't have a license. I can help you, Doctor. I can ask Mr. Carl to...
No need for that. We only just became friends.
Friends? You told me to stay away from the Foundation staff, but now you're making friends with them.
Oh, she's different, dear Isolde. We met by chance. I gave her an invitation to the exhibit, so you'll see her there. I think you two will become best friends. It would take all day to tell you everything. You're here for treatment. Let's not waste time on unimportant things.
Unimportant? All right.
You're a personal friend, Isolde, so I didn't want to give you therapy in the first place.
Because I'm not good enough or sick enough to be your patient?
No, because I'm not good enough. I wasn't properly trained. I don't have a medical license or a degree. This is the cold, hard truth, and you're too important a friend to me. But I can no longer watch you suffer from the horrible treatments those quacks gave you. I may not have a license, but I have the knowledge and ethics that they don't. I never overcharge my treatment, nor sell unnecessary things to the patient, and I will never experiment on my patients. Your smile. So you agree with what I said about those psychiatrists and doctors? Okay, then let's get to it. Dr. Sigmund Freud wrote that repression of desires is one of the primary causes of hysteria. You need to release these desires. I'll guide your memory to find the deeply hidden thoughts. Trust me, and tell me everything during the session. You'll suffer less from the repression, and your physical ailments, fainting and convulsions, will become less severe. Cast off your shackles and trust in me. This first step is crucial. I know tragedies in your family have affected you deeply, but I'm here to help you now. If you have trouble putting thoughts into words, use this mirror. It reflects your inner thoughts, like mine's Endoscope. I cast an arcane skill on it to help your thoughts surface. Look at it, and tell me what you see.
My inner thoughts.
Yes, I won't hypnotize you. Nor will I turn around and peek at the mirror. What's in there belongs to only you. We're just going to talk. Hypnosis is a therapy I most detest. It doesn't help you understand and rediscover yourself. And if the dialogue isn't based on the full awareness and consent of both parties, it's pointless.
I see. I will do my best.
Do your best? Relax. You're not on the job. Just turn around, look in the mirror, and tell me. What do you see?
I see golden circles. Theophil in his study, on his feet. His hand gesturing intensely in the air. Ah, yes. I am there too. I'm... Odd. Why am I not here? Doctor? Is your mirror not working? It's not showing my reflection. No, this isn't right. I promised to do my best. I was there. I must have been. I have to remember it. You prepared all of this for my sake. I mustn't disappoint you.
Oh no, she's stuck in her obsessive thoughts. Isolde, please sit down and listen to my voice.
Who am I? Where am I? Hello? Is anybody there? Who is me? I am who? Greetings. Hello?
last time in the secession building. Now I understand. I have to get her to stop relying so much on her arcane power. Luckily, not completing my education is why I know a little bit of everything.
What are you doing, Doctor? Is the session over? Was it because I did something wrong? Did I mess up?
Nonsense, you were doing great. I just have to clean the room a bit. Shoo! Go away! Mirrors are useless to ghosts. Leave my patient alone and never come back. Ghosts are confusing her. I have to calm her before she hurts herself. I'll take care of you, Miss Dittersdorf. Shh. Tell me, who is here?
I'll behave, Miss Kekanya. Look at me, please. Who? She's a little girl.
Let the show begin. Enough!
A sword sharp. Prendi a sereno intenso ad infinito. It's alright. Depict the world I have never seen before.
Relax.
Let the show begin.
Each moment, now night. I smell the scent of moonflower.
Stop.
Mon officier n'est pas un capitaine.
I believe in you. My sword shone. So long lives this, and this gives power to thee. Sempre caro mi fu questa piccola.
Come back to me.
Oh, this violence! This shall be my only act. I shall take thy word. Thy ending is destined. la jetée maintenant, la charme d'opéra.
I believe in you. Relax. So long lives this, and this gives power to thee. I smell the scent of mint around. Hey, don't resist.
Malapert.
Depict the world I have never seen before.
Let the show begin.
Each moment, now night. My sword sharp, mirrors. Ready a sereno intenso ad infinito. I smell the scent of mint oil. I believe in you. So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Ye provoked me. Tu peux la jeter maintenant, la charme d'opéra. This shall be my only act.
Depict the world I have never seen before.
I shall take thy word. Thy ending is destined.
Each moment, now night.
Illusion is nothing. Who are you?
Why are you so red?
Why'd you call my father father? My mother mother? And my brother brother? Hello? I saw you beg and tremble. Father took you away, and the servant brought you back. I'm sorry. I sympathize. But please give me my life back. It's not as nice as you think.
They're only memories, Isolde. What happened next?
No! You died. And then I was here? Miss Kakanya?
Tan, another ghost?
The story was not over. It continued with our bloodline.
I believe in you. Relax. So long lives this, and this gives power to thee. Breathe.
Shush. Hear that? Someone's crying fire. Shh. What color should be used for a burning cage? Did you hear something crack, fall, and split apart? Snap, crackle,
The fire is yelling. Something's burning in the fire.
They left. It's okay, I'm here. You'll be alright.
I will pray for you. Sorry.
The kids at the orphanage were skinny and fragile. No one was fed enough, nor did we have winter clothes. If only we had a sister like you to help us at that time. I seem to have grown a bit taller recently. Can you tell? The kids at the orphanage were skinny and fragile. No one was fed enough, nor did we have winter clothes. If only we had a sister like you to help us at that time. The dean always told me that I should laugh more as a child. You look about the same age as me. Say cheese!